Hi guys, welcome back. I'm Dorothy, Professional Astrologer. Today I'm going to talk about the new moon in Leo, which is on July 23rd. It's the first of two Leo new moons. The one at the end of Leo is an eclipse. So, a lot of exciting news going on. Stay with me. I'll be right back. All right, thanks for joining me. Dorothy Morgan, Professional Astrologer. You can find me on the web at nhastrologer.com. Today, I want to tell you about the new moon in Leo. Now, I would like to also ask you guys to please share, because apparently YouTube has decided that I'm not important enough, and they're not serving me up enough. So, my views have plummeted, and this is the new algorithm of YouTube, apparently. So, I know you guys love this information. I know I'm only hitting less than 1,000 people, but share everywhere you can. If you love what I do, I love what I do. If it helps you and it serves you, do me a favor and share everywhere that you can. And that would be helpful. Comment below also helps. So I appreciate that if you feel inclined to do it. All right? So today I want to talk about the new moon in Leo. And my guides are screaming in my ear. Yes, we do have angel guides here. The new moon in the sign of Leo, this is exciting because it is the first new moon. It's at 0 degrees of Leo. The next one we have on August 21st is at 28 Leo. So what does all this mean? We actually have bookends. So I'm going to tell you about the first part, and then when we get a little closer, within like 2 weeks, I'm going to have both of the eclipse videos up. So keep an eye out for that. So this is an amazing opportunity with the new moon at 0 degrees of Leo. And yes, I'm looking at my notes because I don't have a teleprompter like some people, right? So renewed focus. This is a great opportunity for renewed focus, for igniting our passion in whatever that means for us. Now, I know new moons and full moons, they're not big game changers, but what they allow us to do, and they give us an opportunity to set realistic goals based on our emotions and how we're feeling. And yes, using Leo energy is important since the new moon's in Leo. And with this new moon that we have on July 23rd, and it's at 5:45 a.m. East Coast time, this new moon in Leo is also, of course, the new moon means the sun and the moon are in the same place, but Mars is only 1 degree away, and on the east coast of the United States, it's just above the horizon. Yes, it's the 12th house, but 1 or 2 degrees above the horizon. This gives us a lot of fire to be creative and to find what that passion is for us, all right? So the sun and Mars together, they're hot and dry, right? Because they have these feelings, and they're hot and dry. The moon's with it, so we get to add some water to the mix. You put heat and water together, it creates steam. Think of a steam engine. It takes a lot of fuel, which that Leo energy is, and we slowly, it builds up energy, builds up power. So it's like that train that is like slowly moving forward, moving forward, moving forward. And eventually it has momentum that can't be stopped. All right? This is how we can use this new moon in Leo right now on July 23rd. So, everything has a cycle too. And with these new moon and full moon forecasts that all of us astrologers here on YouTube are telling you about, I mean, we act like it's just a 1-month cycle or a 2-week cycle, but it's more than that, because there are cycles beyond what we can tell you in these horoscope forecasts, okay? Because if you study astrology, you know. A new moon, 9 months later we have the quarter moon, which is the same degree that the new moon's at, and then 9 months after that is the full moon. So there are long-term cycles based on short-term goals. So this is why we can continue to move our goals forward in what it is that we're looking for. All right? I know that's a little astrology for you, but if you want to know more, teacher right here. Okay? All right. And if you just want to know about the lunar cycles to use it better, I can just teach you about those lunar cycles. You don't have to go all the way into astrology. When we have this new moon in Leo, what else can we focus on? Again, we're building towards eclipses coming up. The next 2 lunar cycles are eclipses. A little more kick to those, and we'll get to that when they get here. So, questions you can ask yourself. Are you getting what you need? Because Leo wants what it needs. Leo wants attention. Are you asking for what you need? Because sometimes the Leo energy can just be so devoted to others that they forget that they have their own needs too. So we need to focus on that. So those are questions that you can ask yourself whenever you want. You know, are you spending too much time for doing things for other people and not getting your own needs met? All right? So this Leo energy, whether you're a Leo or not, if you're not a Leo, then some of this energy might feel a little odd to you. But this is what is coming to our attention with this new moon and the next new moon in August. So ask yourself those questions and spend a little time. If you can spend sometime within the 4 days of the new moon, so 2 days before, 2 days after, when the moon is dark, we can't see her at this point in the lunar cycle, spend some time and ask yourself those questions. This written forecast as well is on my website, nhastrologer.com. Click on the forecast link, and you can read the new moon, full moon forecast there. And in that drop-down menu is also the monthly forecast, so you can get some tidbits on just Leo, okay? So all of the Leo time period. All right, so what else we want to focus on? How about creativity? How about love? How about romance? How about playing and having fun like a child again? When was the last time you opened your heart up to any of those things? All right? And if you do it regularly, then don't be overly concerned, right? Because everything isn't for everybody. But if you're somebody who's been too serious, working too hard, focusing on everybody else and not yourself, get back, go find something that you loved to do when you were a kid. Pick up a pencil and draw. Pick up a color book. That's why color books did so well for a while there, because it gave us feelings like we were a child and reminding us of just carefree times. So have those moments. Take those moments for yourself. That's what this new moon wants us to do. All right? So it's pretty cool when we have all of this energy that comes together the way it is. So reiterate, just to sum everything up, July 23rd is that new moon at 0 degrees of Leo. Be fun, be creative, bring out your child interest, your youthful wilds, and enjoy yourself. Ask for what you need. Set goals around these things so you can actually integrate these things into your daily life and not just make it, you know, like a 2-week little thing because everybody's hyping it up, all right? Don't do that. Do this for yourself. Be creative for yourself, because these are the things that we want to do, and it's very important to us. So I'm going to leave you with that. The written forecast has a little more information in it than what I've talked about today, because new stuff always comes in different ways, right? So if I can be of any service to you, please let me know. I go on vacation on August 1st, so if you're interested in having, actually July 31st, if you're interested in having eclipse, I will do readings around these eclipses and around these important situations. So come to my website, order a 45-minute session. It's inexpensive, and you have an opportunity to really get some personal information about what the eclipses coming up are all about for you. Thank you. Please share. Like I said in the beginning, I would really appreciate that, since Facebook doesn't care for me anymore. Little brats. They only want the big hot people like that. It's not me, apparently. All right, you guys. Blessings. Thank you so much. You know, I've been here 8 years in July, so I'll just continue to move on. I'm methodical like Saturn. I have a lot of Saturn. I'm a Gemini, but Saturn is connected to most everything in my astrology chart, so the slow climb to the top. That's me. All right. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Blessings and namaste.